everybody, and welcome back to Red Devils TV. Now, this is your Manchester United versus West Ham FA Cup preview. Now, it's the day after United win the Carabao Cup final, and will Erik ten Hag take this cup seriously? And from judging his press conference from last night, I think absolutely. But what can we expect in this game? And I think it's key a massive rotation. And I think he's got to, because we've got an important game at the weekend against Liverpool. And I think that he did it at the start of the training, at the start of the Carabao Cup, when he rotated. He put on the players that weren't getting too much game time and players that were like just a good choice to use. I mean, West Ham are a good team, but they're in poor form at the moment. Yes, they have just beaten Nottingham Forest 4-0. So I think that you could say the back, but I think it's just too soon to judge, because for me, David Moyes is a very underappreciated manager. And I'm not talking about his time at Manchester United, I'm talking about his time at West Ham. Because for me, I feel like that gradually, as David Moyes has been West Ham's manager, he's gotten better and better and better with each year. And he was challenging, I think they finished in the semi-finals of the Europa League last season. So, you know, West Ham have been a good side under David Moyes, and you could just write this season as an off-season for him. I don't think they'll get relegated. I think they've got too many key players. But if they did get relegated, then you'd have to blame the players, I think, because I think the likes of the new signing of Scamacca, I don't think he's performing well. Lucas Paqueta, I don't think he's performing up to his standards, especially of how highly I valued him before he went to West Ham when he was at Lyon. I mean, Declan Rice, I've just not really heard much about Declan Rice this season. I think, off the top of my head, Gerard Bowen has probably been their best player this season. And for me, I just feel like that West Ham are a good side, but they're just currently in bad form. And I expect Erik ten Hag to rotate, because I think he has the confidence in his squad. And I'm pretty sure our squad as well will have the most amount of confidence, because we've just won a final. So if we did lose in the Carabao Cup, I won't be too fussed, because I've said that either, whether it's the Carabao Cup, not the Carabao Cup because that's already done now, but if it was either the FA Cup or the Europa League, I wouldn't mind sacrificing one and guaranteeing top four and focus on the other trophy. But we've won a trophy now, and it's just, where do we go from here? Ten Hag said it himself, he's not satisfied. We've got more, we're in more competitions, so let's try and win them as well. And that's what I love about Erik ten Hag. He just can't settle, and he just wants victory all the time. But if Erik ten Hag does key rotate, then I do think that United will still win. I just think that we've just got this confidence. I just think that the way we've been playing, we can beat anyone. And Newcastle apparently had the best defence in the league before yesterday. And look how that turned out. Liverpool apparently have the most dangerous players in the world, like a few seasons ago. Look how that's gone. Man City had the most ruthless striker and is the best player in the world, apparently. Look at Sir Marcus Rashford. Manchester United are a threat, and no matter who we go against, we'll always give you a good game, whether we win, lose or draw. And for me, I honestly feel like United are going to win this game. I'm going to go for I'll explain my score prediction, and I am going to say 3-1 Manchester United. But let me tell you my lineup. I'm going to go for Jack Butland, because I feel like that he needs to have a game, or Tom Heaton. I just think that they need a game, and it is early into the FA Cup still. So I think it's the round 5. So for me, I just feel like that give Tom Heaton or Jack Butland a chance. He'll probably go for De Gea, but anyway, I think he'll go for Dalot or Wan-Bissaka. I can't really judge on that one, because they both seem to be equal at the moment when it comes to first team. I think Wan-Bissaka just edges it, so I would say Dalot plays, because he only had 45 minutes in the final as well. I do think he's going to go for Wan-Bissaka. I think he's going to go for Lindelof and Harry Maguire at centre-backs, as well as Malacia at left-back. I do, however, think that he'll keep Casemiro in the squad because Casemiro just balances the entire team. But then I do think he'll go for a player like Sabitzer and then an attacking midfielder. We haven't really got anyone, have we? Maybe Iqbal plays, maybe Mainu. I'm not too sure. I know Mainu plays more defensively, but maybe he plays him more forward. Maybe plays Sabitzer more forward. I don't know. Maybe it's just a two box-to-box midfielders and a holding midfielder. And we know that Erik ten Hag likes to play Bruno Fernandes as that 10 role. Maybe play Sancho through the middle. I can't really judge it because I feel like he is going to rotate. And I do think that Garnacho will play. I definitely think Weghorst will play. And I also think Pellistri will play. So, or maybe even Elanga. So I feel like that it is going to be a key rotation for the squad. But my confirmed squad, I think, and what I'm going to go for is Jack Butland or Tom Heaton, Diego Dalot, Lindelof, Maguire, Malacia, Casemiro or McTominay. Will he go for... Actually, no, I'm going to go for McTominay. I think McTominay, Sabitzer, Sancho through the middle, and then Garnacho and Pellistri on the wings, and Weghorst through the middle. That's what I think the team's going to look like. And then we'll probably just have a strong bench. That's just the way I think we're going to set up. And that's why I think 3-1. Because I think that we're just too good at the moment. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I mean, I am going into Paris literally tomorrow. So I will be watching the game. So when I do make my match reaction, I will have a complete different surrounding of myself. I might make a bit of content in front of the Eiffel Tower. Maybe I'll try and meet Kylian Mbappe or Messi or Neymar. I highly doubt it though, because it is February and Neymar is injured for his sister's birthday. But no, if I could meet Kylian Mbappe, that would be brilliant. If Kylian Mbappe, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but if you're watching this, I'll see you at Paris, mate. I might even do the PSG tour. I don't know. We'll find out. We're winging it. But anyway, this is Manchester United channel, and I just, like I said, I'm still like overwhelmed from yesterday, to be honest. This is why I'm struggling to get my words out. I just can't believe we've won a final, and it's just, yeah, it just feels different, because when we won the Europa League with Mourinho, yes, it was all exciting, but it feels different. And I know the Europa League probably has more significance than the Carabao Cup, but for me, it just feels different. I feel connected to this manager. And I feel like that it does feel like just happiness and glory. So fuck knows what's going to happen when we win the Premier League, Champions League, whatever. And that's when, not if, when. Because with this manager, anything is possible. And we start by winning against West Ham on Wednesday night. Thank you for watching today's video. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.